Hey guys, I'm back. I don't know what happened early on. It said the internet connection was unstable when I was given the update about the gentleman who fell down early on at Rio Center. And I believe I was telling you what exactly happened when I got him inside. I got him a nice coffee. I got him a bit of food, hops, pepperoni with some cheese and some hard bagel sticks for him. And he should be okay. Security checked on him, I believe. And when outside the bus stop, someone else fell down apparently too, ahead of there near McDonald's, but hit the head. And when the ambulance came, I thought maybe it was from the gentleman who fell down that I helped inside. So I ran to the ambulance and I asked them, "Are you looking for a gentleman with a cane who fell down near the bank?" And they told me no, someone else fell down the other way and he fell down and hit his head. So they were taking care of another person who fell down and hit their head. And yet there was another person at the bus stop who was stumbling around drunk as well. But he didn't fall down. He just kind of sat on the bench and was mumbling to himself. But it looked like he was borderline about to fall down. And when I was on the bus coming home, there was another one who was completely drunk on the bus who hardly could talk, asking what bus it was and so forth. 1, 2, 3, 4 people in less than half an hour. 4 people between downtown, just a few streets down, I was on the bus. Were blasted, drunk, and falling down, and basically going through a hard time. I get it. It's around Christmas time. I'm not sure if they're homeless, and I'm not sure they don't have anybody in their lives. So they drink their depression away, especially during the Christmas season. Or they medicate it and so forth. And it's just a hard time for a lot of people. I saw the police fill up with another person, another group of people. People are getting, Christmas time is a hard time for a lot of people. Now I see the usual people who hang around, but I see more than normal downtown doing this around Christmas time, which is perfectly normal, I guess. It's not normal. It should not be like that. So what I did is I did my best to help this gentleman there, and I got him a coffee, gave him, got him some food from Starbucks, hot pepperoni. Hope doesn't bug his stomach. I hope, because I thought about it after. But it's something to keep him warm, something hot and spicy, the pepperoni, the coffee, and I asked him what he wanted in it, and I gave him what he wanted in the coffee, Starbucks. I didn't want to run all the way down to Hortons, the other side, and come back and have him gone. So Starbucks is right there, so I got him Starbucks. He got a good treat. He got a good Christmas treat. That's the best coffee you can get. And then I got him that little snack there too, to keep him warm, to, kind of stabilize him. And I helped him before, actually, about a month ago or so. I saw him, he was walking along and he was like lost. So I ran across the street to make sure he was okay. He was trying to get to the bank, and that's where he fell down. We saw him by the CIBC. I saw him around the same area, trying to get around the same area last time. And I ran across the street to make sure it was okay. And then I was running down to see if anyone knows him. Then another girl helped me and ran over. I got it. Don't worry about it. I'm like, are you sure? So she took over right away too and helped him out too, and said, "Should I help you? Do you want me to help you?" And anyway, because I got it. It's like, "You want to have a bus ticket?" I'm like, "Oh no, are you sure you came?" Like, "No, you know me." I'm like, so anyways, the other girl stepped in and helped him, which was good, which is really good. Yeah, a lot of people just ignore these people and walk by and everything. There was a little more than usual tonight, falling down all over and everything, all that, and but yeah, it's a very hard time of the year. Like if you go outside for a walk, like I'm gonna stream again around Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, maybe another day tomorrow. I'm gonna try to make sure I have something to cheer up these people. I'm gonna think of something. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I'll go through my clothes. Maybe I have extra gloves or something I don't use, or something I can use to give away to these people as I'm going on the stream. Something to keep them warm at least. Maybe I'm not sure I'm gonna do. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I think of something. Um, there's going to be a lot of them around, obviously. So I'm going to think of various things to give out to these people struggling on the streets and everything. If I'm up into them during the stream, it's the only thing you can do. You got to be humane and help people out. Um, I'm not sure if I mentioned this before. I probably did. I used to be an outreach volunteer, not in a van or anything, but OHAS, which is a located at Dawa Center. Me and this girl used to go to this place, outreach at this place called 510 on Reader Street, where we encouraged art therapy, beading, had them watch a video. We gave out Naxolone kits, and that's how I got a lot to know these people. This gentleman fell down, used to be one of the people who always used to go to this place, and I remember him from then. He's getting a little blind though now. Back then he wasn't. He could see a little better, but he's getting a little blind. He's kind of blind as well. It's getting worse in his sight compared to before, as I remember. And I remember him when I saw him. I remember seeing him there. And we went there and handed out Naxolone kits, and we did some art therapy and so forth. Yeah. Oh God. So I know, like, a lot of them drink a lot, and it's understandable. They've been to hell and back up in the Nevernutt or up north and everything. But a lot of them are violent too, and there's a lot of them have a lot of anger issues and a lot of severe addictions and all this thing and everything. I don't know. It's really tough for them. So as a streamer, I think I'm going to try to set something up to give some hope to them. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'm going to think of something the next day or two. And got to do something to give these people hope or reassurance that they're not alone. I'm not sure exactly. I'll think about it. I'll look at my closet, see what I don't need. I'll think of something. But TikTok is already 22nd. And yeah. If I counter anything bad going on, maybe I should carry a Naxolone kit with me as well. I'm trying to get a Naxolone kit because someone ODs and I'm around the area. I'm going to have to be prepared. Maybe I get a first aid kit with me. I don't know. I should get a first aid kit anyway. Because I'm a streamer, you might see someone in emergency. So I think I'm getting a first aid kit, just in case. You never know. I'm going to have to take CPR and first aid again, probably. I remember being trained briefly how to use the Naxolone kit if someone has an overdose. And I need to get retrained about that. These are good ideas for any streamer to do, just in case they encounter something on the street. And I'm going to actually do that. I'm going to have to retake my CPR, first aid, get a first aid kit, get a Naxolone kit again, and so forth. You never know who's good you might encounter who might really need it. Thank God this gentleman was okay. It could have been a lot worse. He could have fell down from a heart attack or something as far as, it could have been worse. He could have had a heart attack or a stroke and fell down. And it'd be good if I knew CPR. I have to retake my CPR, obviously. I have to retake my first aid. I have to retake my Naxolone training and so forth. I have to get more Naxolone kits because I have no more. I gave 2 of them away to people around here with drug problems. Or they know of people who have drug problems, so I gave them away already. But as a streamer, the way I stream, I encounter a lot of people. It's a good idea for me to do that too. And I suggest any streamer does walking streams. Any streamer should have a first aid kit, a Naxolone kit, and no CPR and first aid, which is a good idea. That's actually a really good idea. It's probably good to know. You never know. We might encounter in our streaming walks, rides, or whatever. You never know. We get around, we do things, we could encounter anything. So it's best to be prepared and have something on hand in case we could save a life. And yeah, we're going to actually do this, focus on this more. So I encourage that for every streamer to do. Every streamer carry a first aid kit, Naxolone kit. We take your CPR, we take your first aid. And you never know, you could save a life. Oh, I know it could be a lot worse for that gentleman there. It could have been a lot worse. And yeah. Seconds count to save someone's life, and we gotta be kind. We gotta be observant. We can't just walk by when someone claps and everything like that. We gotta do something. And I made sure the gentleman was okay. He was cold, but he had no frostbite. Circulation was strong in his fingers and everything, which is good. And it could have been a lot worse, but thank God it wasn't. He'll be fine. But anyways, it's a time of Christmas time is a time for everyone to watch out for everybody. We all have to take care of each other. We have to watch out for each other. And yeah, I'm going to boogie around and try to get Naxolone kits. I'm going to get myself a first aid kit. And I'm going to try to retake my first aid in CPR. That won't happen anytime soon, but I'll take a briefer on the YouTube if I can find a free one, but I'm going to have to pay and get one officially, get my certificate. But until then, I'm going to look into that as well. And yeah, be kind. We have to be kind. We have to be observant. We have to be vigilant. And we got to make sure that we have something in case someone needs something. If someone's cold, maybe look through your closet, see if there's a scarf or something, or gloves or something. If you come across someone with no gloves and they're cold and they're freezing, give a toque, anything. Give them a toque, give them gloves, give them a scarf, neck warmer, get a neck warmer at least. Anything to keep them warm, you know. And if you have masks on you, maybe it's best to have a few masks to give people if they need it, you know. Just in case, why not? It's the era of COVID-19 as well. That's really good ideas. So anyways, fellow streamers all over the world, whether it be Ottawa, Toronto, New York, wherever you guys are, all over the world, that's something to think about. And I know, speaking of another thing, there's also the issue of safety. Now, safety is a very, very important factor for streamers. Violence can happen to anyone. Happened to me a couple of times, happened to a few streamers I know of, happened pretty bad with me. And even outside streaming, I experienced violence and threats and racism and everything, all that. I experienced it really badly. I had my share. God knows that. But yeah, we all have a share of danger. We have to be careful. There are people who might threaten. We have to be wary. There are bullies out there. There are people who are going to try to ruin your Christmas by saying that, you know, doing all kinds of things. You know, even just ignoring you and not being, you know, whatever. But don't let these people ruin your Christmas. I'm glad that I got my stove and fridge from OCH, you know. I was really freaking out there the other day when my stove was not replaced and I was hungry. I missed the food truck and I was freezing and my blood sugar was going up and down. And I was kind of, you know, not feeling that great in the morning this morning, but after a few good meals and everything, I feel much better. So, yeah. We have to be kind. We have to be observant. We have to make sure that, you know, we're okay. Our friends are okay. Our family's okay. And so forth. And despite the bullies and people who are trying to, you know, make your life miserable, it's like the Grinch, you know, like the Whoville. They kept singing anyway. Okay, so a note of what happened tonight. I got a slew of ideas for the next few days, which I'm going to be very busy going out and about. I'm going to spend a lot of money investing on these things, but you never know. You could save a life. Every streamer should carry these things. Think about it. Anywho, guys, that's what I want to talk about. And remember, by the way, as well, not all of us have a family. Some of us have no family at all, or lost our families, or, you know, separated from families for whatever reason. That's another thing to think about as well. Not everybody is going to have a family or friends or anybody over for Christmas. There's going to be a lot of people who are going to be totally alone. And it looks like I have my family's all passed on. I have nobody. And yeah, so I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to get the first aid kit. I'm going to try to get some Naxolone kits tomorrow if I can, even if it's 2 or 3, it's better than nothing. At least one or two. I'm going to get some things in case I see people who are cold, maybe an extra scarf. I have some extra toques don't really use. And yeah, and you never know. Give some hope, if you want to talk to them, and just make sure they're not alone. And there's always someone out there looking out for the people who have nothing. Anyways, yeah, that's about it. So happy holidays, friends. Take care, stay safe, keep warm, watch out for your fellow human being, be kind, and keep your eyes open for any trouble that might be happening for other people, and do your best to help them in any way you can. At the same time, watch your back and be careful and be wary. First aid kit, Naxolone kit, and carry a few things in case someone needs it. Okay, that's about it. I'm gonna sign off and empty my fridge, and then hit the hay probably around midnight or something. I'm gonna stay up a little late. I'm gonna try to get a little bit of work done, so OCH can carry out the old fridge, and the new fridge would be in order. So yeah, let's go. So far, so good for me. It's been a pretty okay night, and I hope everyone's gonna have a nice night as well on this Wednesday, December 22nd. Signing off at 9:47 p.m. So, take care, everybody. Until next time, have a great night.